Okay, to kickstart the problem of functions, I'll present to you a fairly easy one, or I must say a fairly easy and tricky one for the Olympiad questions, as in what most Olympiad questions are. Okay, I must say about functions that once you get a good hold of the definitions, you should be on your way. Okay, you got this function over here. Function n is equals to n plus 3 if n is odd, and n divided by 2 if n is even. And we are to find k, or at least find the sum of the digits of k, which that will also mean the same thing as finding k, knowing that the function of the function of the function of k is equals to 27, and we started out with that k is an odd integer. Okay, so you're a student there, maybe if you're grade 10, grade 11, and you're staring at this question, you may seem a bit intimidated because of this definition here and this statement over here. Though I must say, with careful interpretations of the definitions, you should be able to solve the problem provided you don't make any kind of mistakes. Okay, we know that k is odd, so we will just simply implement the procedure of the function over here, putting k inside, carefully watching the two definitions here. So the first one, k is odd. That shouldn't be a problem because if k is odd, we know it's k plus 3. Okay, that is fair enough. Okay, so the next one, we're going to take the function of that. So imagine, if you will, that this thing over here goes over here like this. Okay, and you're taking the function of this. And bear in mind, when you want to take the function of this, you need to substitute this whole thing inside the variable. Okay, so now we're taking the function of k plus 3. But is k plus 3 odd or even? Okay, if you take some time to think about it, you know that it is even because it's an odd number. Add up with an odd number, you get an even number. So no problem there. We're going to go here. We put k plus 3 inside here. So we'll put k plus 3 inside here because k plus 3 is even. So the function of k is equals to k plus 3 divided by 2. Not a problem there. And just repeat the process. So we are taking the function of this. So we are taking the function of k plus 3 divided by 2. And this is where the tricky part starts, because you might be tempted to think, okay, that once I divide by 2, I already get an even number. Okay? Though after careful inspection, you must notice, and this is where people tend to make mistakes, that this can be either an odd or an even number. Okay? For example, if I let 3 inside be here, 3 plus 3, 6, 6 divided by 2 is odd. Okay? But if I let 5 be here, 5 is also odd, just like how k is odd. 5 plus 3 is 8, 8 divided by 2 is even. So it seems very, very tricky now, but I would say as a rule of thumb, it's better be safe than sorry, so we better expand all our possibilities that we have. So let's just say if this thing, okay, so if function of the function of k is odd, so we will go with the one over here like this. Okay, so we got the function of the function of k is equals to this one plus 3, so it's k plus 3 divided by 2 plus 3. This one is equals to 27. Okay, that's quite good because now we can evaluate the thing, or evaluate what's the result for k. So I'm just going to put divide by 2 plus, okay, so divide by 2, there will be plus 6 plus 9, k plus 9 equals to 27. Okay, and k would be equals to, if I'm correct, is 45. No, it's not. Yeah, it's 45. Okay, so this is if this number is odd. However, we also shown, or I just told you that it can also be even. So if, let's just say, okay, there's a lot of brackets, is even. Okay, what we have is that now we're going to divide this whole thing by 2. Okay, which is k plus 3 divided by 4, it is equals to 27, and if my mathematics is correct, it's equals to 105. Okay, so now we got two different values of k, and it seems that both of these values satisfy the thing over here. Okay, but certainly there can't be two answers. So what you can do right now, k equals to 45 and k equals to 110, is to, what I like to call, work recursively. So what we're going to do now is that, knowing that k is 45 or 105, we can just simply put that value inside here, do the evaluation, and just see whether it equals to 27. Okay, let's just start with k equals to 45. Okay, so k equals to 45, the first one we will get 48. Right? And the next one is a divide by 2, so we will get a 24, okay? And remember, we said that this occurs if it is odd, so we were gonna be a plus 3, okay? Sorry, wait. Okay, forget that. You just apply the thing recursively. So function 45, now this is odd, right? So it'll be 48, okay, my apologies. So function of this, okay, so function of 48 is even, okay, and this would give us 24. And since this is even, we have divide by 2, okay, this will give us a 12. Now this does not equal to 27, so that one is definitely wrong. However, if you were to put 105 inside using the same procedure, which I will just do as fast as I can. Okay, this one is odd, so we're going to plus 108. Okay, function, and this one we're going to be divided by 2, so we're going to have, if I'm not wrong, 104. Okay, and then this one is even, so we're not going to divide it by 2 again, and we get 27. 27 is the one over here, and so k is equals to 105, and the answer is 6 because that's the sum of the digits here. Okay, and there we go. Now, at this point, I would like to comment, aside from Olympia, this is really something very interesting, I must say, and I would really take my time to look into it, look at what's going on, and maybe tell you, but let's just keep this special question in mind, because, you see, we have two values, or at least if we follow this procedure right here, assuming that k is odd or even, we come out two values, and surprisingly, the result, only one of them is correct. This k equals to 45 is wrong, even though when we worked from the beginning, it gave us that value over there, and that is really a question mark, which we should, or at least I would find out and let you know. Okay, but at least now you know how to solve this question. Don't be intimidated by the definitions, just apply everything in motion, in step. And obviously, once you have odd and even, go both ways, and then just confirm the answer. So, function Olympic question. Thanks.